Everyone comes to uni and actually you start calling your mum and dad more. But not because I miss you, but it's sort of like, so if I put this in the oven or if I put this on the hob, like how long do I put it on for, or what colours can I put in the wash together? There's a part of you where, yes, you're further away at home, but everyone's in the same boat. You're quick family in college and outside of college in your course. And yeah, I think it should never be a thing that puts people off fear of being away from home. It's actually 230 miles between Cambridge and Newcastle. I know it from the sat-nav, but it doesn't feel like that distance at all. I love spending time with my parents. I love spending time with my friends from home, but also my friends from home are at different universities. And actually that's one of the benefits of sort of being in Cambridge, that it's actually quite connected. Sort of, you're an hour away from London. I can get straight back to home if need be. I can get to Manchester, Liverpool. And that's just one of the benefits of just sort of being a student and being in student life. You just get this freedom. And also there's just so much going on. Like, I'm in the library during the day, but then when it's after lecture, after supervisions, like I'm thinking about where I'm going to go with my friends. Thinking about like if it's sport practice, you think, or theatre practice, or whatever show I want to go see. So it's just so busy that actually I don't even think about like home as much. But one thing sort of in Cambridge which people don't really know about before coming is that it's sort of strict 8-week terms. Actually such a benefit in regard that you're only going to be paying for your room for 8 weeks. And not only is your rent only paid for 8 weeks, Cambridge colleges subsidise their rents quite considerably. I pay £95 for my room, and this is all sort of subsidised by you not being in college afterwards, and there's no need for you to be in college otherwise. And actually I found that whilst I do get a little bit of the Cambridge bursary, that I don't find myself needing to ask my parents for any money, and I can live within my student loan because you're only paying for 8 weeks. And actually, once you've got a bike, you're not paying for public transport. You're not paying for the tube or the bus in and out of town. You're very quick and in and out. I mean, even at Homerton, we're the furthest out, and it's only a 10-minute cycle, if that.
So I'm usually in town most days, but mainly for lectures and supervisions. Lectures are just a really good way just to get an overview topic. It's usually by people who are writing the textbooks in your field. They also have about 3 to 4 hours of supervisions every week. It's a great way just to discuss anything that you've been interested in the lecture, or to build upon any struggles that you're coming across in reading. And it's also just a great way just to meet classmates and other students and sort of just bounce some ideas around.
Work.
Some people have to get up like 7, start at 8, finish for lunch at 12, start again at 1, and then finish by 6. And that's them done for the day, and that's totally fine. I like to go with a little bit more flexibility. If I need a lie-in, if I'm getting worn out, then have the lie-in and just work a little bit later on. And some people are just total night owls. Will probably start at like 4 p.m. and then work into the early hours of the morning. It doesn't work for everyone, but it's just one of the benefits of being sort of independent with study life. I just get bored of sitting in the location day after day after day. I can't be sitting at the same desk. It's just awful to be sat there surrounded by the same books. I find that just even having a different window to look out of when I'm stuck in a question or stuck in a bit of text, just a different view helps to clear my mind. And even just taking a different route to a library, or just coming back a different way from a library and just changing it up can just make it a bit more interesting. So I like to go for the Pomodoro technique, that 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off, because then I can just tell myself it's only 25 minutes work. Just breaking it down into that 25 minutes, it seems a lot more manageable than thinking, oh, I've got 4 hours of work ahead. 25 minutes is easy, it's doable, and that's usually how I step into work. Homerton comes into its own during summer, and it's a hot spot in summer, but it sort of lacks in the other months, I'll be totally honest. We just have so much space here, and when it's all nice and sunny, when the trees are sort of blooming, it's such a pretty space to be. That's when friends love to come visit. We have the tennis court, just that open space just to really enjoy, and without sort of that invasion of feel from the public. It's just private space, all for students to use. And also, yeah, it's a little bit further out, but it's got all of its amenities. It's got its Sainsbury's, its Tesco, its cinema, almost exclusive to Homerton. You've got so much to choose from, just to do anything with your day here at Cambridge. Whether you're having sort of a heavy study day, a light study day, or just a day off, and you've just got this huge variation to do what you want, how you want to live it with it. And like I say, you've got 3 years to do all that variation, experience it all, test it all out, work out what's right for you, and that's why I love being here at Cambridge.